Sure.
Okay, so
Let's get
one
started.
thing that we have had a very serious conversation about, because today that thing came in the spotlight, was how the bike taxis are back.
Yes, let's go. But I have so many things to say about it as usual.
The thing is, bike taxis were banned by Karnataka government because of why? Shri, can you tell us why?
Auto drivers did not like that their business was going in another way. They don't like the competition.
Keeping that aside, registration problem.
Not registration problem.
I don't think they ever had registration problem. They just brought in a lot of issues like the ones we discussed last time.
Legally there are a few problems. Like it's unregulated.
Yeah,
It's like moonshine.
yeah.
So basically, you can do whatever you want. You have the freedom to do it, but that just doesn't mean that anyone can do anything to you. So the lack of yellow boards or whatever that they should bring to regulate these taxis, bike taxis, are not being done.
Yeah.
At least there is no legal way of doing it yet, because India is probably the first country that something like this has been made.
No, it's there in Southeast Asia and Philippines,
But
Malaysia and all.
do they have regulations there?
They have regulations there.
Oh, okay, yeah, then follow that. Do
Yeah.
that. So, but yeah, and also the kind of lobbying probably from the auto drivers associations and things like that, mostly
Yeah.
because of that. But yeah, the government, I think,
They banned it,
yeah,
and now High Court has unbanned it.
unbanned it. Yeah.
But has it really been unbanned? That Risha will tell us.
No, I really want to talk in the perspective of the person who is using these services. So now, I think since the past 2 days before this news was out, they started showing the option of bike taxis on all the apps.
Acha.
So I got curious, I got excited, I said I should do it. Nobody really took the booking for almost an hour. You know, I came late back to back.
Yeah.
And I kept thinking probably it's because they're still on that cycle to get back and everything. And one of the person actually called. Because his details were given, and even as I was trying to reach out, and he's asking me if I'm an actual person who is in news of this, or am I an auto driver's relative or somebody related to the auto drivers.
Yeah.
So I said, why are you asking that? What's the issue? I'm a person who uses it regularly. So please, just let me know if you're coming back, if you're coming to my location, or what is it like. He says, ma'am, we just started off. Very soon we're going to start under the rule. But until then, we're not sure if people are actually booking us or it's the auto drivers. Which means they're still afraid of the same issue that happened really long back, where auto drivers are booking these people, and then once they're at the location, they're beating them up.
Yes.
So all this is still going on. So I feel like a lot more of such issues are going to come up. But now that it's officially announced, there's a bigger problem.
What is?
The whole point of why were we actually booking the taxis? Why were we taking bike taxis? Because the cost is better, it's cost efficient, it's faster, and all of this, right? You won't believe the prices that have come up, new prices for bike taxis.
Oh, okay.
So normally if you're in a 5-kilometer radius, your price will go up to 75 to 100. That's the max it will come down to, okay? And now it's come to 240 for a ride,
Wow.
350 for a ride, depends on 2 different apps. I actually have
better
some
be a Hayabusa that comes to
data
pick
on
you up
it.
for that.
I'm just like, there's no point of it. I'd rather take auto, but guess what? Just because bike taxis are around 240, autos in 300s and 400s.
Wow.
So should I start walking? Should I start like 2 hours before and start walking? So Rapido is giving out bikes for 361 rupees, and which is this? Uber is giving it out for 469 rupees. Aren't these like the prices of a cab?
Yes, it is.
So I don't know anymore. Why they're having this problem again, or was this done intentionally in order to increase things? I don't know. What's the idea behind all these tricks the government is coming up with?
Yeah. So
Like
India
literally.
Today has just reported that this Karnataka State Private Transport Association has raised objections on Rapido resumption. They have gone to the transport minister and said you have to take it down.
I mean, at this point, I think they're making even the users of this transport facility go around and tell them not to have it as an option. Why would you charge it on such a high rate?
High rate, yeah.
It's like probably
Peak capitalism.
they're taking fuel prices on every ride.
Yeah.
Yeah? It's annoying. So
But
I'm very unhappy.
on the flip side, there's one new app called Nagara app.
Yes, I saw that too.
Auto app called Nagara app. Now that app is good and special because after a long time, meter will be used as a cost calculation. So if you book a cab on Nammayatri or Ola, auto on Nammayatri or Ola, they'll show you the price X 70 rupees, 80 rupees, 100 rupees. But in this, the auto will just show up, and wherever you're supposed to go, meter pe jo aayega, you're supposed to pay that.
It's a pretty
It's a
simple app.
excellent
I
move.
think it's great that they introduce this at this point of time,
Yeah.
but it's not active on all sides of Bangalore yet.
Here it is
It's
in
not
our
active.
area.
Yeah, in North Bangalore, yes, it is. South Bangalore, no, it hasn't
Not
started
yet, yeah.
yet. So yeah, maybe this is the alternative, guys. I don't know.
Let's see how that goes. The second has been Supreme
The
Court.
dogs.
Supreme Court announced that the stray dogs in Delhi NCR region have to be picked up
Sterile,
and they have to be
vaccinated.
sterilized, vaccinated, and be left in a different place altogether, not
No.
back in their roads.
I mean,
No, I think they are okay with the release.
Huh.
Initially, when they bought this announcement out, they said we're going to lock them up in one place and
now
it's
they
never
are
going to be
going-
out.
yeah.
So the only difference is they've at least said that we'll release it.
Yeah, now they are just
But-
going to sterilize and
Yeah, the
they're going
procedure
to-
should take forward and then we'll release it.
Yeah,
See, as much as I want to look at it like, oh, it's an improvement, again, this is a very manipulative way of putting things off, is how I'm looking at it.
Okay.
It might sound very unclear,
Hmm.
but what I'm trying to say here is a very unnecessary issue was brought in form to cover up another news, and all of a sudden, they're trying to calm the heat down.
no, we'll talk about the unnecessary issue also,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. So the whole purpose of, oh my god, I have a thing for dogs, so I have to do this, that purpose is going down day by day. I think most people who are these welfare associations, dog supporters, they're understanding the schemes and the bullshit that's going on, and they're like, okay, maybe this was all done intentionally.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because so many people fought for it. They had a strike and everything. They
Yeah.
arrested all of those people. They put them outside. They said, you might get some justice someday. This is not the justice they had asked for. This is not what they came up for.
no,
Okay?
I get it, but what is the alternative? What should we do? What should the government
No,
do?
see, ideally, this was the solution to it from the beginning. You think there's a problem, you think somebody is being attacked. Solution to it would be pick those particular dogs. You are doing the census anyway.
No. See, that is just waiting for the bad thing to happen and then doing something about it.
No.
You won't know which dog is violent until it does something violent.
No, I'm not saying you need to wait until the time it does something wrong. They actually have something called as dog census that's going on.
But in that, dog behavior is not calculated, no?
No, they can vaccinate all these and do all the procedures
So
that
she's
have
saying pick
already
up all the
put
dogs,
outside.
vaccinate
they just
them.
go ahead with all the procedures
Yeah.
and then put them back to their place.
No,
That would be the alternative.
I think they're pretty close. Like, no, the thing is, for me, the only issue with this entire dog issue that's happening is what she said. Like, I feel like they're diverting the media's attention to something else and they're giving them fodder. Like, you go talk about this now, don't talk about the other thing that's happening.
Yeah.
I think it's that primarily because I
Yes.
genuinely do not think the government gives a fuck about what dog is biting which guy in the road.
That's
True.
Because
true.
if they gave a fuck, they would be fixing the roads and their potholes.
Long back.
They would be making
Yeah.
walkways for people to walk. They would be cleaning up the trash on the side of the road. They would be doing a million things before fucking dealing with dogs. Dogs are not the problem of our society. You don't
Exactly.
hear a single person who's visiting India or any part of India talking about the dogs, man.
They talk about roads.
They talk about people spitting gutka on the side of the road. They talk about plants being uprooted and
Yeah.
trees being cut down left and right and things being built on top of sewage
No,
dams
Supreme
and shit
Court
like
got
that.
this thing only to speak about.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no other civic issue PIL has anybody
Exactly.
filed.
Who gives a fuck about dogs? Like, I was like so caught off guard and like I was so angry because like until the day before this thing came out, we were all talking about the voter issue.
Yeah.
We were all constantly debating about it. And as soon as this dog thing comes out, fucking like
Everybody forgot.
And liberals, man, you fucking liberals, you fucking left-sided, idiotic, dumb fucks. You think this is the problem you have to talk about? You think this is the main issue? I get it. Dogs are important, but they don't give a fuck about dogs. They care about what you are talking about, and you're talking about the wrong thing. And now look at you. You look at every single one of you who's forgotten about the election fraud thing, who's forgotten about what Rahul Gandhi is doing, who's forgotten about all the things, all the scams that are going to be built on top of this. Like, just how dare you? Like, how dare you? Like, not stand up for your vote and your stance in the community? You should vote for a government that helps dogs. You shouldn't vote for like this kind of people and then suddenly be like angry and like just lose your shit over the fact that they're treating dogs like how they treat people. They're treating you worse. Did you forget about it?
True.
I think he's talking about me.
I
here.
completely agree. Completely agree, because when the dog issue came up, the voices just doubled like 3x or 4x. All actors are talking about it. All ministers are talking about it. Vote chori ke bare mein nobody's talking about.
Why
No, see, that's the intention, right? You know what people are interested in. You know how people are going to function. Don't you see it's calculated enough before putting it out?
No, I think the BJP particularly was ready with this issue.
Yeah.
I think they have this stock
Yeah,
of issues.
I know,
They
right?
keep
That
it
like
ready.
the
Their
day
team
this
has kept
comes
it ready.
out,
Of course.
Something comes up, pick it up,
pick this
pick
and
it
put
up,
it, replace
amplify
it.
it,
I know.
over, forget about everything. So I think we should talk about that issue more, the vote chori issue. Let me just set some context for everybody to understand.
Yes, please.
There is this, Bangalore Central District constituency, or Bangalore Central District. Bangalore Central constituency, from which Mansur Khan and from Congress and PC Mohan from BJP, they contested. And I had made a reel also that
Yes.
when we were, reporting, Mansur Khan was leading from the front. Suddenly, there's this assembly called Mahadevpura, very close to Whitefield. That votes opened and he lost. Like, he lost. And we couldn't believe. And then PC Mohan tweeted that, I'm winning, and that's done. Now, after how many years? 2.5 years, Congress had this revelation. I'm countering you, okay? Congress had this revelation that, oh my God, we lost this election. So they went to the Election Commission of India and they said, I want to see the voter list. Election Commission of India asked them, how do you want to see the voter list? They said, digital, so that we can put it in that paper, that machine and understand. Election Commission of India said, sorry, here is a stockpile of papers as tall as Rahul Gandhi himself. And they gave it. Rahul Gandhi took 6 months' time, evaluated and found out that 1 lakh votes are fake votes. Okay? And he did a press conference, gave a solid evidence about how this is a fake thing, and election was probably rigged or not rigged, but whatever victory was there, it's not the legitimate one. Okay? So I think 80% of Indian audience didn't understand what is happening. Like they didn't understand what is vote fraud, what is this,
Because
blah, blah,
it
blah.
showed up after 2 years.
2 years. And now when we reported about it, everybody is like, why are you acting like Rahul Gandhi? And people are like, why isn't he going legal? Why isn't he going legal? What is he doing about it?
I mean, he can't.
He can't go legal. I'll tell you why. Because if there is a voter list fraud, you're supposed to report it within 15 days of its release, right?
Right.
To the High Court. Otherwise, it won't stand. If there is election fraud that you think, you have to report it within 20-25 days of the election result. Okay? Now, my question to you, sir, when you talk about liberals, how can we defend this thing? Because it was in the hands of the Congress government. Who prepared the voters list? K.N. Rajanna, cabinet minister, spoke openly against the Congress government. He said, we were in power when the voter list was released. They sacked him. The Congress High Command sacked him.
Okay, now I'll tell you. My point is not that people are not doing anything about the voters list. You can't do anything. The Rahul Gandhi can't do anything about it. He's like the second most powerful person. Like not in terms of government, like in terms of political parties. He is not able to do anything. My point is not that. My point is the people forgetting things.
Yeah, okay.
They're forgetting things. They're forgetting it. They're forwarding the wrong things, and they're like covering up the other stuff. Even the algorithm works like that.
Yeah.
So the thing is, what election commission did was called a paper dump. It's a legal term.
Paper dump.
Legal term. Like it's a very common way that's still being followed in the US and things like that, where the prosecution will be asked, will ask the defendant give us the details of your company's filings and things like that.
Yeah.
And they just give
They'll do
them
paper dump,
a room full of papers.
Yeah,
They'll just give them, and they'll give them the room too, because they get time. They can't fake these papers because eventually the court will compare the digital. So it does not matter what's in the papers. Yeah, they might have done the biggest scam in the world, but the thing is that 30 day limit, right? 30 day limit or 50 days limit. How many days before they can
20-25 days.
Yeah, before that they just needed that many days. Like that's all they cared about. Like, so the point is, remember this. do not forget it with all the new problems that they're going to keep throwing in the media and trying to distract you from the real issue, because in in like 3 more years you're going to have one more election and people are going to forget about it. People are going to forget about it, and maybe the person who voted BJP might vote Congress the next time, but it doesn't matter. Your vote doesn't count anymore. If 50,000, 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh votes are fake, you don't matter. You really don't matter. Like, even if you're a BJP follower who's voting BJP, your vote doesn't count, because if you don't vote, they'll make somebody else vote in your name.
True.
Like, your vote doesn't count, because one day they'll just become the only this. Like, in tech, there is a thing called competition. I don't know if Indian politics have that. Competition, competing with each other. Okay, when Apple releases something.
When he said, I thought it's a bigger word.
Yeah, it's a bigger word. Yeah.
No, it's a very big word for this people of this country, because they don't want it. The moment they're part of a thing, the moment they buy an iPhone, the moment they buy a Samsung, they're like, this is the best thing, and everything else created by the other company is shit. But that's not how it works, because Samsung will make a shit phone this year, and if Apple also makes a shit phone this year, and if you guys are just okay with it, they will keep making it every single fucking year, and you'll keep buying it for thousands of dollars every single year. And that's exactly what's happening here. And like, you need competition, man. You need to be literate about these things. You need to question both sides.
You need to call it out at that point.
Yeah, that's why I call out liberals. I do not give a fuck about what they think. Like I will call them out, because you forget. Like, one day, like, a woman issue will come out, you forget about the other fraud that they did. And then the other issue will go away, another rape will happen, then you're behind
that. You forget everything.
Then the dog issues will come out, then you're behind that. One day they'll catch cats, man. One day they'll catch cats. Like, stray cats are spreading rabies, and that's it. Like what? Like, is this the cycle we are going to be stuck in? Like, are you really just going to forget it every single day?
I think the issue is completely forgotten. I think we are the only guys talking about it. Right?
Yeah, I don't see anything now.
Now there are memes coming out, right? There are jokes coming out.
And you know who's posting it? INC.
INC? Congress.
Yeah. I follow them on Instagram because they're genuinely funny, actually. Yeah. They have some really good content.
People are actually making jokes. The election commissioner said, with all conviction, he said, how can we put out this CCTV footages?
I know, right? The woman.
It's voting CCTV footages of women. I'm like, bro, they're voting, bro. They're pressing one button. Why are you acting like they're changing clothes?
No, he's thinking about some other voting system.
Yeah, I think so. That's some sticky business he's talking about.
This is horrible people, man. Just horrible way of dealing with
things. I want to call out Congress Karyakartas. What the hell were you doing when this whole voter list understanding was happening? Weren't you on the ground checking kiska ghar hai, who are these people?
I think everyone was terrified.
Yeah.
Of what?
Being wrong.
And it's very chaotic also.
No. It's a responsibility. I spoke to people. Listen. I spoke to people in Congress. I don't want to name them from where they come from, because I was like, what are you doing? I speak to each one of them from different aspects. They all said, we knew about this.
They knew about it subconsciously.
We flagged this. Bro, Congress War Room is one of the toughest places you will find, okay? Because they are up against one of the richest political party in the world.
Yeah.
So they did the research, but what was the central constituency and the MP and his people doing? What were they doing? They couldn't verify. They couldn't put it out loud. So they were overconfident, or they were ignorant. What were they?
I think ignorant is.
They were ignorant.
Yeah, ignorant.
No, but if they subconsciously knew about this, there should have been some kind of calling to the bigger party.
Yeah.
There should have been some kind of notice that was out, right?
It just would
Why
have been
after
a scene.
2 years?
Even before election would happen, it would have been a scene. They say election hone nahi denge hum log. Something like that they could have done, right? But what they did election. Oh, Mansoor Khan is winning. Suddenly Mansoor Khan lost. Is Mansoor Khan giving out a statement now? Is he talking about it? No, he's not talking about it.
This is what I'm saying. I think they're afraid.
About it. Rahul Gandhi is talking about it. Rahul Gandhi did an excellent job as an opposition leader.
I think he is the only person who spoke about it. So there,
and in India Alliance also in Parliament they're making a ruckus. They're calling the Prime Minister vote chore while the session is going on. They did marches, everything. But what's the point? You don't have anything concrete with you.
I don't know this. I haven't seen any of this actually.
No, I'm following the issue.
I haven't seen the whole thing.
You don't have anything concrete with you. You can't go legal about this. And you create a fool out of yourself by sacking your cabinet minister because he spoke against your own government. What are you projecting? Are you any more democratic than the Bharatiya Janata Party?
Yeah.
They are more democratic than you are. because they gave speaking rights to everybody. Arvind Limbavali, who is MLA, the MP, the BJP spokesperson, the opposition leader, everybody had facts. They were showing facts like this.
I think it's the fact that Congress is a much more unorganized party than BJP is.
I can agree, yes.
Yeah.
BJP is a corporate system. They have ladders.
They have things sorted for the end of the year.
Yeah.
Something
They have
comes up,
issues
it
ready.
replace it
They
immediately.
have
I
issues
know,
ready.
right? And this isn't the first time. This has
Yeah,
happened
yeah.
so many times
Think
before.
about the whole time from monetization.
CAA, you
Yeah.
remember
Yeah.
CAA?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you
yeah.
remember demonetization?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
No, I said
It's been
monetization.
demonetization.
Demonetization.
yeah, it's just been coming over and over and over again.
You know, my favorite part of the city, Hebbal flyover opened. Finally it opened. Remember, Shri, when we would go to Kamanhalli, take the entire route back and come from some corner of the world.
Yep,
Hebbal flyover was shut.
yep,
Now they opened.
yep.
Sidram, DK Shivakumar took one, SD went one round, Raja music there foot. You see his reel cut.
Apparently, it's his
It's
ESD.
his. I mean,
Nobody, somebody released out saying this vehicle has 15,000 complaints on it. And then again, I'm like, what is this?
I mean, that proves the authenticity.
God.
see people's mind, okay. DK Shivakumar, my thinking ends there. Like he rode the bike, now what about civic? People are like, hey, license plate check karo iska.
Yeah. Somebody went to MVD and typed in the number plate. My God.
Crazy. Yeah, so it opened and DK Shivakumar did hold that stint he did. Cool. Okay, we're happy if Hebbal flyover is open. But the very next day people are like, here's DK Shivakumar going, here we are stuck in traffic. We are still stuck in traffic.
Yeah, it's still closed, isn't it?
No, it's open now.
No, it's
They have
open,
fully
but
opened it.
I heard a lot of people who use it on a regular basis tell it out loud saying a lot isn't functioning on this
Yeah,
place.
yeah,
It isn't helping by a lot. They could have extended this flyover way ahead,
Yeah.
all the way to Mekri, I think. Somebody said they could have extended it all the way to Mekri so that it would help a lot of people with the
No,
same
they do that
passing.
in the next 15 years. We'll see it then.
So I heard a lot of people say, I know there was a hype for it, I know that we wanted this flyover open, but it's so half-assed.
Yeah.
Like, it's not helping
If you
enough.
look at the flyover, you will feel the flyover itself doesn't know it's open.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the issue is somewhere you will be right next to the road that you were on when the flyover was closed.
Yeah.
Being on the flyover,
Oh,
you'll be
yeah,
right next to
yeah,
it, you
yeah.
won't
Yeah,
move ahead.
yeah,
No, Hebbal has
Yeah.
that thing. They have like 4 things coming together and blocking at the same time.
Yeah. So I think
So, yeah.
DK sir, you did a good job and all, nice inauguration stint, but the problem remains. No, how can we solve that problem?
No, this is a Bengaluru traffic issue. We did that once. Let's not do it again.
Same, one more flyover, Ejipura flyover opened, no?
Yeah,
Ejipura flyover opened, but there was a crack immediately.
Oh yeah, it started
I
falling.
heard,
right?
Started
yeah.
fall. And they were like, hey, Indian Institute of Science has to come to study this. Because government has no policy
God.
experts. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
You know,
They called an Indian Institute of Science to study. What's the problem? What are you doing? We are one of the best cities in the world, allegedly. We are the Silicon Valley.
I think it's
And
one of the most illiterate
cities in the world, and then you build a flyover that people have been waiting for forever and cracks open.
My God.
So yeah, those are Bengaluru updates anyway. And I mean,
Corruption
we
will
can't
kill this country before it
Yeah,
starts again.
Talking about corruption, so this BJP government, when they were in power, Basraj Bommai was in power, these contractors came out and said 40% Sarkara, 40%. You remember that? 40% Sarkara? Started calling it the 40% government because whatever tenders they were giving out, they were taking 40%, allegedly. Nothing is proven though. And some contractor committed suicide, all of that happened. There was a report in Deccan Herald that said Congress is taking more than that.
Did
Some
they put
contractors
out-
are coming out and saying Congress is taking more than that.
Wow.
So what is
Did
this?
they put the papers out though? Did
No,
anything
no,
come
no,
out?
nothing has come out.
No,
Nothing has
see,
come
I'm
out.
telling you, this is just like that news that we spoke about. You know, they're taking all the complaints that's on his vehicle. It's just like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Just some talk that came from
And-
nowhere and it's just out there.
Yeah.
And the thing is, right, like Congress lost once.
Hmm.
They lost the last election like royally.
Yeah.
Like no zero, practically 0 seat loss.
Correct.
Right? Still they haven't learned.
No, I think at this point in
No,
time, if
see,
election happens,
I
they won't
genuinely
win.
like to think BJP government is so strong. Like you said, it's so corporate. They're prepared for any kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. You come up with a better strategy. They have something
No.
else to replace it. They have something
Forget
else to put it out.
strategy. The problem is no longer strategy. It's honesty with Congress. I think they
Yeah.
lie a lot.
Yeah, I think
I
that
can't prove anything, but I think I allege that they lie a lot and they do a lot of corruption,
Yeah.
and I think that's where the people have lost trust in them. For one of the longest ruling parties in the world,
In the world, yeah.
like since we got independence, they
Yeah.
ruled us for like what, 65 years?
Yeah, almost.
67 years,
Yeah.
something like that, right? And this is just disappointment. Like this is the biggest disappointment in India. I don't think. I don't.
I feel
think-
like we'll go back on the whole liberal stock, so I don't want to go ahead with
No,
this anymore.
you know, something good has come about when it comes
Okay.
to Congress. Don't be so critical also.
Sure.
Okay, Congress has now passed the gig economy, or you could say gig workers bill.
Mhm.
Okay, so you know who are gig workers, right?
Blue
Freelancers.
collar
No,
ones?
basically-
the blue collar ones?
Yeah, no, gig workers are basically who are not full-time employed, and at this point in time,
Oh yeah.
Congress is focusing on delivery boys. Okay,
Hmm.
so according
Ah,
to
freelancers.
this,
That thing
yeah,
is
gig
not
workers
set for
bill.
people now.
Santosh Lad is the, our honorable minister for labor. He introduced the bill in the cabinet. It was enacted through an ordinance. So here there are, I think, three things that we need to look at. 5% cess will be collected from companies, according to this bill. 5% cess will be collected from companies, while the state will contribute additional funds to implement welfare schemes. The intention is not to burden employees, employers, industries, or platforms, but to provide a safety net for gig workers. Then, gig workers are those employed on digital platforms. Such laws are already in place and abroad. With e-commerce service platforms expanding rapidly, safeguarding the rights of these people is important. So, the bill itself does not promise any kind of a scheme, but now the scheme will be formulated. So, according to Niti Aayog, India has 23.5 million gig workers. 4 lakh come from Karnataka. So, this is good. Here, what you can look at, people working with Amazon, Flipkart, Swiggy, Zomato, Uber, and all these delivery logistics like delivery places and all, they are all counted as gig workers. So, a welfare board has been established, and with this, it will come about. See, I'm really happy about this because nowhere, except in Rajasthan, I think, this kind of step has been taken. Now, I'm looking forward to what this welfare board will do. I'm looking forward to what kind of a safety net that they will provide, because obviously, if a delivery boy doesn't go to work one day, he doesn't get any money on that day. There's no promise to salary. He can't take CL, he can't take work from home and all. So, if there is some kind of a safeguard for them, that's very good. What do you guys think?
This is
I
good.
think
I
that's
like
great. That's really good. We have a lot of people who we know who work
Yes,
in
yes.
Swiggy,
And
Zomato,
Karnataka apparently has become the first southern state to pass this gig workers bill.
It's a very good thing because a lot of companies are, what do you say, escaping from their responsibilities.
Yes, absolutely right.
Insurance, PF,
Yeah.
like, what do you say, what is the other stuff?
These are the two
not
things.
paying taxes to the government.
Yeah.
Getting, like, they're getting out of it by just terming everyone as freelancers. Because
Yes.
freelancers don't need anything,
Yeah,
right? So,
yeah.
like, I think this is a good slap on the face for those corporate companies, and it's a good step towards helping people out. Like, yeah, let the government take more tax from these big companies. Stop taxing us.
Yeah, stop
We are
taxing
poor.
commerce people.
Tax these companies. Go ahead, do it. Good job.
So it's good. I think we should interview Mr. Santosh Lad. He will have a lot to say
Sure.
as a labor minister, right? Anyway, so I think this is a good move. So let's make this a little lighter and then end it with a heavier note. I want to talk about Coolie Powerhouse. What a movie! Loki,
Really
we
good
love
movie.
you. Rajni sir, we love you. So Sri, I want you to tell me that scale you were talking about.
So I was thinking, so we had a big debate in the office, like somewhat 8 of us went for the movie,
Yeah,
7 of us
7
went
of
for
us.
the movie.
I'm not
Very-
one among them guys.
Yeah,
Obviously.
You ditcher.
Oh,
Yeah.
shut up.
It's like a really, really entertaining movie.
Yeah.
Very simple. Not. It's not simple.
Not simple.
It's
Come
not
on. It's
simple
anything
at
but
all.
simple.
It's very complicated. Story is very, very heavily written. I'm not going to say it's well written. It's a very heavily written story to include actors rather than characters. They were trying to get in actors more. Like, they did not give a fuck about the characters
Yeah.
or what they're worth or their value or their importance. It just didn't matter. They wrote with actors in mind, and sure, I have no issue with it. It was a full-on entertainer. It was fun to watch. But I think people who are criticizing this movie, because the reason that we took this long to watch the movie, even after its release, 3 weeks ago at this point,
Yeah.
It's because of the reviews, and I read a lot of reviews, I watch a lot of reviews, and I have some trusted people that I read and watch reviews from, and a lot of them were very heavily critical about the movie, almost making 25 to 30 minute explainers about this movie. So fuck you. So fuck all of you who decided to make a 30-minute explainer on this movie in which you shouldn't even be thinking for more than 2 minutes.
Exactly. My
Like
point.
2
Yes.
minutes of thought
What
is
this, some
required
kind
for
of
this
slapstick?
movie. No, it's not slapstick. It's fun.
It's fun, entertaining.
The movie is about big set pieces. It's about
Yeah.
action.
Yeah.
It's about fights. It's about grand entries and theme songs.
Yeah.
It's about just a random song in the shipyard with a
Yeah.
girl who's going to get engaged and she just cancels the engagement in between
And start dancing.
and starts dancing. Like, that's what the movie is about. It's worth 2 minutes of your brain power, and you are the
Yeah.
idiot who spent 30 minutes writing a script for it.
You idiot.
Yeah, you, every single reviewers who said it is a bad movie
Yeah.
because of those,
God.
you are the idiot, not the viewers, not me, not him, because we enjoyed it. And it is a Rajini movie.
Yeah.
I think, like, that is the scale you were talking about. Like, I feel like Rajini movies should be rated on a different scale.
Yeah, it should be called as the Rajni scale.
Yeah, the Rajni scale. Like, it should be rated with regards to the kind of things Rajnikant can do, the kind of things that he is good at doing,
Yeah.
the kind of things the director or the writer does in order to show his power, his character, to build his vibe.
Yeah,
The
true.
feeling that he gives to the viewers, the goosebumps, the excitement, the reason why people throw ice creams and popcorn in the air.
Yeah.
That is what it should be rated on.
Yeah,
Because
true.
unlike Shah Rukh Khan or Salman Khan or all of these people who not only do mass movies, they also do very story oriented movies.
Yeah.
Right.
Right? Like Donkey versus Pathan.
Yeah.
So movies like that,
Yeah.
you can judge those movies because these are actors who do all kinds of movies, and if they do a bad job in any of them, you can criticize them. But Rajni never does a bad job.
Yeah.
He, even in the shittiest movies like Kabali,
Yeah.
he is a great actor in that movie. He does what he does best.
You typecast him, it's okay.
Yeah, who cares?
That typecast nobody else will fit
Yeah,
in.
the guy is out
Some
for blood.
hardcore fans.
I am
we
not an
have.
hardcore fan.
It is, yeah.
No, it's okay. I like
my
that we
childhood,
go
you know,
on.
we used to see. Even my mother talks about how good the
Yeah,
movies were.
you're going to criticize this movie. Where were you when you were like when Shivaji was released?
Yeah, where were you?
That movie has any sense in it? He walks down a road and, buildings
suddenly
get built behind him. Yeah, and you're criticizing this movie, really? So like, that's my question. Like you don't get to judge Rajni movies like
Yeah,
that.
man.
You judge Vijay, you judge Surya. These guys are out
Yeah.
there to make like good movies, and in
Right.
between them they might make some bad ones. So criticize them for that.
True.
Like because they should improve. But Rajni is doing what Rajni does, bro.
True.
Like
I completely agree.
Yeah, like I think Peta is like a solid 9.5. Like
Peta,
9.5 out of 10. Yeah, it's like one of the best Rajni movies.
I think
And then-
on the Rajni scale, in the modern sense,
Yeah.
not like Basha Padiyappa, all the Tangamaga
Yeah,
and all.
no, let's not. Current movies.
Current, I think Peta is number one.
Peta is
Karthik
number
Subbaraj,
one.
you're amazing.
Yeah, and like Jailer would be like what?
Second.
Yeah, I
9?
was gonna
Yeah.
say. I
Yeah.
think Jailer is the only thing I've seen. I'm never bored of that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a solid 8.79.
Yeah.
And then like this would come right below that, like
Correct.
an 8.5 or 8.
Correct.
Okay, this, I'm telling you, the movie, the story is complicated, the movie is written for actors. These are the judgments you should have.
Yeah.
Not that it is a bad movie because you were sitting there and judging it.
Nobody cared about you actually.
Nobody cares about you.
The writer of all people didn't care about you. Because Lokesh Kanagaraj said, I showed it to Rajni sir, and Rajni sir told him, I was reminded of my movie Talapati or something, he said. I was reminded of that movie, it's really good, he said.
Yeah.
That night Lokesh has slept peacefully,
Yeah.
and after 2-3 months, after
Yeah.
working hard on the movie,
Yeah.
it was for Rajni, it was fan service.
I know.
Understand it.
No,
right?
bro, I love every single person who worked on that movie.
Yeah.
Every single person who I've never even heard the name of. You guys did a great job. like Amir Khan was great at the end.
Yes.
He was like, he was,
Amir Khan is in there.
yeah,
Yeah.
Uppi is there in that.
Upendra
Yeah,
is
that
there.
I've been seeing. People have been
Yeah.
saying the connection, that
So
wind
good,
between the
so
vibe
good.
between Upendra and
He's so
Rajnikant
good.
is so
But Upendra,
high.
like putting him against Rajni is, he is a more Kannada industry actor.
But
He's
talk about Saubin.
Saubin.
He's also
I feel like I
there.
shouldn't talk
Movies
about
about
Saubin.
him.
They should
Saubin's
talk
also
about
there.
Saubin.
The
No, see,
movie
I
is
haven't
about
watched.
him, and he is some pinnacle of acting in this. You will
Something
hate him by
else.
the end of it, but what a, like he's a sutradhar, like we were speaking.
Yeah.
He's a sutradhar of that entire story. So if not for Saubin, the movie wouldn't be there. And he
Exactly.
shares screen with Talaiva. I think one of the
He's
one
there
of
in
the-
every scene,
Yeah.
Rish. He's
every
there in
second
every
scene he
scene.
comes out. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff.
Like they did a great job. Like I feel like they had a blast making that movie.
True. I think yeah,
They had a great time making that movie. Like there was a bit of CGI issues here and there, like the chain throwing scene, like
But we
the
can
watch chain
manage.
throwing scene, and like some of these minor issues. If you just glance by it, probably like you can go for this movie after like a couple of pegs. And you can watch this movie, and
You'll go mad.
you
Giving the
love
vibe.
it.
Yeah.
You love it. Just don't go with a judgment in your head about anything about this movie. And I hate every single one of your reviewers who reviewed that movie so horribly. So I suggest all of you guys follow this Rajni scale.
There's a reason why I didn't go because of the reviews, but then one day I decided, let's do it. I mean, for Rajnikant, let's do it. So we just went. I went again with these guys, with my family once, and with these guys again.
I
So-
ditched twice, guys. I ditched them twice.
Really fun movie. And
Yeah.
the same people who said Mission Impossible is a good movie, the last part was a good movie, and then complained about this one, fuck you. Fuck you. So
Yeah.
I guess that's it. Great movie.
And then talking about one more movie that has to be spoken about. It's called Su from So. It's a
Yeah.
Kannada
I-
movie.
Neither of us have
really
watched. You
want to
just
go.
have your
I
movie.
watched
Please,
it. I
somebody
watched it.
come with me. I've been waiting. I love Rajbi Shetty.
Yeah.
I love Rajbi Shetty from the bottom of my heart because he's done, even from Vandu Mutte Kate, I
Yeah.
think he's amazing. You know, I was very sad that Toby didn't work out for him.
Was it a
I
good movie?
sat one day and watched it. He's put in so much
Toby
effort
had
into
a
it.
soft release, bro. Very
Yeah,
less
no, it
marketing.
was against some other movie that came out real big. I forgot. Anyway, it was a really good movie. It was very well done.
Is it?
The
I need to
issue
watch
is,
it then.
yeah, I never watched it when it was on the theaters and everything. It became a flop. This man had like a big loss because he put so much effort into it. And then
I think he puts
now
that
I
much
think-
effort into every movie.
yeah, I think he's too good.
Great
He
actor.
always puts
Great actor.
all that effort.
So, but
yeah.
Su from So was made with a budget of around 6 crores.
Okay.
It's gotten over 110 crores worldwide.
See, please don't release anything out of the movie. I'm still keeping some hope to go and watch it with my family.
No, I will not release.
I haven't
But
gotten
I think
the chance.
from all perspectives, right? Writing. Bro, I think writing comedy is one of the toughest things in the world because I've tried my hand, not worked out well. So, writing situational comedy with that language and that social messaging and arc, what is that? Character arc, character redemption. Wow. You won't even see what's coming. So, first 20, some people are first 20 minutes was very boring. I'm like, it's called world building, you idiot. Movies dekho first. So, if the world is building around you, you just keep watching it. Okay, this is this character, this is this character, and it will start making sense. Each of it will start making sense. And his name, I think his name is Gautam. 1 minute. The lead character who plays Ravi Anna, his name is Gautam Sanil. His name is him. JP Tuminad himself, Rajbi Shetty, Sandhya Arkere. Amazing stuff. What beautiful acting you guys have done. Particularly JP Tuminad, who is also the, director and one of the key characters in the movie. I'll not reveal. You guys must watch it. It's still
Oh,
houseful. You
well,
can go and watch it.
hopefully. Yeah,
Prakash
yeah.
Tuminadu is there.
No, okay,
So
okay.
all these are very, very famous coastal
Actors?
theatre actors. So Rajbi Shetty particularly handpicked them to play that coastal role. So now it's happening in Malayalam also. It's happening in Telugu also.
The remake.
They got it. They got the rights.
Yeah.
Because it has that a great
No,
story.
everybody said
Yeah,
we want to
everybody's
remake it
picking
in
it
all
up.
the languages.
Malayalam is remaking
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
It has to be a
Dulquer
great
Salman, I
movie.
think, took it up from them.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
So what
he'll-
his films, like his production company took this.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
great.
I think this will be crazy. It is touted to be a horror film, but God, you will laugh and you will laugh. After 20 minutes, you will start laughing. Like you continuously laughing. If you're not laughing, you'll remember the scenes that were funny and laugh also. It's that
Okay.
good.
Okay, fine.
It's that good. And
Okay.
if you don't understand that ತುಳು ಭಾಷೆ, that ಮಂಗಳೂರು ಕನ್ನಡ ಭಾಷೆ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ಮಂಡೆ ಬಿಸಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಬಿಡಿ, ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು ನೀವು.
Yeah, subtitle will be
No,
there.
I love
It'll be
it.
there, it'll be there.
I love that bhasha. It's
Yeah,
okay. I
ಇದೆಲ್ಲ
get
ಅರ್ಥ
that
ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು
bhasha.
ನೀವು. ಎಂತ ಸಾವ ಮರೆ ದ ಬೇವರ್ಸಿ.
I think saying that is the core of it.
Yeah. So I want to talk about this issue when it comes to films. Not been spoken about much. Vishnuvardhan's memorial was razed to ground overnight. Okay, and everybody lost it, but not enough.
But what's the reason? What's the issue?
So apparently this land was owned by somebody else. There was a dispute going on. They wanted to build a mall or something in that place. So overnight they raised it down. So nobody knew what happened. So next day it was just outrage and outrage. That's it.
and it
and-
even stopped.
Yeah,
It
Abhiman
died
Studio in Kengeri was a dream project of Kannada comedian T.N. Balakrishna, who built it against all odds. So he built the memorial
Yes.
after
On his land.
after Vishnuvardhan died in 2009.
Yes.
I don't know. This is so sad.
This is very sad.
Because Vishnuvardhan had a legacy, man.
Yeah.
He was the man of his word, and the kind of things he's done for Kannada industry and for people in general, it's next level, bro. Like when you talk about Mammootty Mohanlal,
You should watch
That
Vishnuvardhan
level.
movies.
Yeah.
yeah.
They're fun.
But you know what is the best part? Kicha Sudeep buys land in Bengaluru for Vishnuvardhan Memorial.
He posted
Great.
it. He
Yeah.
posted
Yeah,
things
great,
on that.
great, great.
Yeah.
So he bought a land and he was like, you know, Kicha Sudeep says long-standing debate over memorial. So, yeah.
What a great guy.
So the foundation stone will be laid on 18 September with his birth anniversary, and this land will be where his memorial will be built. So I think Kicha Sudeep, I mean, he's got some fame with Vishnu Dada. Got some movies in his name, no? What is that? Koti Kobba and all. Koti Kobba was,
Koti
you know,
Kobba,
his
yeah.
movie also. So, I mean, good stuff. Kicha Sudeep has done a very good job. But I think there's a good faction of people talking about Rajkumar, talking about Vishnuvardhan. There has always been a long-standing rivalry between the two guys. Though they
Yeah.
were contemporaries, not like that Sudeep and Darshan kind of rivalry. Very
That's
mature, very respect for Kannada language kind of rivalry. But if this outrage is this much, if something had happened to Rajkumar's studio,
I
or
think people would have broken
yeah, even
things.
close to
Yeah.
it, something would have happened.
Something
So
would have happened.
our Kannada fans are a little
Biased.
lopsided, or you
Yeah.
could say, you know, convenience according to their approach. So if you have somebody who's contributed very well to Kannada cinema, it's certainly Vishnuvardhan, bro. I don't think you know, we can have second thoughts about it. I mean, I
This
watched
is
most of
sad.
his movies.
This is a little
Shri, you
sad.
watched any of his movies?
No, bro.
You have to, bro. You have
I
to.
feel like he didn't watch because he thought most of it is out from Malayalam. That's why.
No, Vishnuvardhan movies are
Aptamitra,
original.
Aptirakshaka, all
Kannada
these.
movies actually is comparatively less copy.
Yeah.
You had
They
some
don't do
Very
that many
recently, I
copies.
figured out about that.
Yeah,
you have
very
more
few
Hindi
copies.
movies doing that.
No,
No,
some-
that's not copy. That's Priyadarshan traveling in India.
Yeah.
yeah. That's different issue.
Priyadarshan just went to one more city and he's like, yeah, let's make a movie here.
Let's
I
make
like
a
this
movie.
culture.
And he'll
Yeah.
ask his friend to mail that script from Kerala till here.
Yeah.
And then he'll get Shah Rukh Khan, he'll get Irfan
He'll add
Khan.
2-3 item
Billu
songs.
Bar-
Yeah,
Barber.
2-3 item songs and he'll make one
No,
movie.
I didn't know Billu Barber
He
was
told me
copy,
yesterday
bro.
when
I
he was
didn't
watching
know.
it here.
These are movies that I really liked, you know, and
Yeah.
now years later I'm finding out that it's all a copy.
No, but it's okay. Priyadarshan is a lovely guy. He has done a great job. The fact that he had brought two entire different parts
Yes.
of India
Yeah.
that was like so divided in art especially together using the same script but a different way of directing.
Yeah.
Like only the directing changed, right?
True.
Characters, it's okay.
And the
whatever-
premise changed. The location changed.
location
It became
changed, like-
Heartland India.
Yeah, so like it's just crazy. I feel like he's one of the best directors of our generation.
Yeah.
He is one of the best writers, screenwriters. Bro, he writes comedy in Tamil, Malayalam, and Hindi, bro.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
the hell do you do that?
True.
Like, how do
Completely
you
agree.
do that? Like, it's just,
That requires some skill.
yeah, like, I think it's just truly underrated. Like, I know a lot
Yeah,
of people
he is
love him,
underrated.
but I feel like you still don't love him enough.
You are behind Anis Bazmi.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Welcome to
Oh.
He,
My God, I didn't like Welcome to.
Dhamal
Don't even talk
3.
about it,
no.
something and all.
bro.
So
So-
Bhul Bhulaiya 2, Bhul Bhulaiya 3.
Bro,
That is Anis
Bhulbhulaiya
Bazmi.
1 is only the one
See, Anis
that's
Bazmi
good.
is not bad, but what he's doing off late, he's sucked up to commercial cinema a lot
Okay.
because they're paying him well, I guess.
And how are these movies even doing well, bro? How are these movies?
That-
I
that-
didn't like Bhulbhulaiya 2. People
let's-
spoke about it for a year.
If we get into that, I'll get cancelled.
No, let's not. Have you guys understood or probably even heard of something called as E20? I think Shri will tell us about it.
No, not
So
me.
basically, if you have a vehicle that's older than probably 5 years or maybe 4 years, which is when the BS6 and BS4 norms came into place. So basically, if you have anything older than BS4, you get ready for your vehicle to rust from its inside out. So basically that is the problem. So E20 is 20% ethanol and 80% petrol. Okay, that is the basic calculations of it.
What is ethanol?
Ethanol is a type of alcohol produced from organic matter.
Biofuels. It's a biofuel.
Biofuel. Okay, it's made from organic matter rather than petroleum, which is from inorganic matter.
Yes, correct.
Petroleum takes a lot to be made. It costs a lot. Crude oil costs a lot of money. There's a lot of geopolitical issues regarding it. India, Russia, Saudi, all of these issues. Forget about that for a bit. So ethanol is produced from sugarcane.
Sugar, molasses and all.
Bagasse.
Molasses, sugarcane, all these stuff. Basically, it's made by Indian farmers. Okay, that's how they're terming it as. At least the BJP government is calling it as it is made by Indian farmers, and by you buying this ethanol-based fuel, you are helping the farming industry survive.
Right.
That is the biggest tagline they've released regarding this. So when Minister Nitin Gadkari, right?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
Minister, right?
Nitin Gadkari.
Yeah.
When he was questioned about this, why are you giving E20 fuels for E5 and E10 vehicles, which is 5% and 10% ethanol. Okay, for example, my bike, which is almost 8 years old at this point, is a BS3 bike which runs on E5 or E10 fuel. If I give it E5 fuel, it runs really well. If I give it E10 fuel, it runs a bit less well. And the difference is not that evident, because at that point, at that very minor levels, it's not that not a big amount of thing to be used up. But at 20% or even 25%, which actually the government is thinking of bringing it, they're actually thinking about
No, they
E25.
want to do it, yeah, I mean,
They want to do E25. So the moment that happens, your father's car, your uncle's car, your grandfather's great premier Padmini is all gone, because they can no longer run. So the technicality of this issue, actually you would actually get a better explainer out of any other video on YouTube, which I suggest you go and watch before you start putting this shitty fuel in your vehicles. It's practically poisoning your vehicle, because all these BS3 and E10 and E5 fuel vehicles do not have the capability to run E20. It is because the valves, the rubber gaskets, the metal, that is the alloy that's used inside the petrol tank, the spark plugs that comes from this factory are not rated to burn this fuel.
Okay.
You cannot burn this fuel by those spark plugs. It will burn, but you'll hear knocking. The engine will give up. Your gearbox will start shedding more hair. Practically, it'll die sooner, and it'll just be a all-around worse vehicle.
Yeah.
Because now Toyota has come out and said, we are not suggesting you put E20 fuel in any of our vehicles.
So how do we stop that?
How do we stop what?
Go to fuel station that do not have it.
So
How is that?
the alternative is going to Shell or Total pumps.
Okay.
Shell or Total, who sell 100 rated fuels. So it is basically their system is octane, 90 octane, 95 octane, 100 octane. So these are a different level octane ratings. Usually these fuels are used for supercars,
Okay.
which have a much faster burn rate than normal consumer rated fuel. So they're suggesting, if you have a supercar, if you have an expensive car like an S-Class or any Mercedes or BMW or Rolls-Royce or anything that's like 50 lakhs, probably 60 lakhs range, that has a 2 liter, maybe 2.5 liter engine, and which is older than 5 years, please do not put this fuel, because you will have a tough time selling it when you're going to give it for
Make our Mercedes owner aware of it.
yeah. So unless if he puts the ultra unleaded, whatever the hell, the 150 rupees per liter fuel, it's 150 by the way. The alternate is 150 rupees, 50 rupees extra. So the alternative is 150. Unless if you put that in, your vehicle is going to have a tough time in another couple of years, where you have to sell it and they just open the tank and check it. It'll be just a rust bucket. Your car will
What
turn
about
into.
my Alcazar?
Your Alcazar is BS6.
It can manage.
Yeah, it can manage. It's rated for E20.
He's feeling the relief.
Actually, India government is actually testing for E100 fuels as well, which is 100% ethanol.
Okay.
Yeah, 100, just pure ethanol. Problem with this entire thing is ethanol costs more to make than petrol.
Yeah. True. That's why they're also logistically they're solving that problem also.
Yeah, it costs literally more to make. It's more man hours per liter, and it is less value because it doesn't help you increase the mileage. The ethanol fuel based, like when I realized like recently, like before this news came out, I used to tell you guys, my bike's fuel mileage is just trash.
Yeah, yeah.
My
Yeah,
car is
yeah.
getting better than that
Yeah,
nowadays.
yeah.
I have
Yeah.
a Desire for 2014. Okay,
Oh.
my grandfather's Desire.
That will also have a problem now.
I am getting 21 kilometers mileage in
You're
that
lucky.
car. In city.
Yeah,
In Bangalore, I'm getting 19, 20 continuously. And then there is my bike, which is getting 16 and 17.
Dominar 400.
Yes. It's getting me 16 and 17. I get that it is more heavy, more powerful. I get all of that. But it wasn't a problem until like couple of years ago. I did not see this. I wasn't affected by it up until a year and a half ago that I started seeing this. Probably it's my bike. But I can't be wrong, like not everyone can be wrong. I might be wrong, but the 300 other people, the 3000 other people that's on Reddit screaming their hell out, saying my car has dropped 25%, 30%, 40%
Right.
fuel mileage.
Right.
Not everyone is lying. And the government is saying it's all fear mongering by the petroleum industry. Really? This is like that election CCTV footage releasing kind of reason. Like mothers and sisters, like really petroleum industry is out here paying really 300, that's it, that's the reach of the petroleum industry. If the petroleum industry really wanted to fuck with you, they would.
They would.
Yeah.
In all ways.
Yeah. Shell has taken over countries, bro.
Nigeria.
They've taken over countries, they've taken over islands, they've taken over entire population of people and made them slaves.
Right.
You think they'll give up on this?
Yeah.
Like 3 people on Reddit screaming against each other, while one BJP guy will go under everything and comment saying no. They'll have a pre-typed paragraph, bro. In Reddit, like they have a pre-typed paragraph. In India bikes, India cars, all of these are subreddits. You go there, you read these things, people are complaining about it. Paragraphs of what Gadkari said, paragraphs of what BJP government
That's
is
what
saying.
the IT cell does.
It is just incredible. It's like such a shit show. So if you have an older vehicle and if you really love your car, if you really love your vehicle and you're not planning on selling the vehicle ever, just spend your money wisely. Just use it less, put the more expensive fuel, and just you're stuck with this government, man. Like I know there is a bunch of BJP people who have very expensive cars that they don't want to let go of, but you voted for this. Eat it, drink the fuel.
Online gaming bill has been tabled. Lok Sabha looks at outlawing betting, gambling, and legitimizing esports. So all this.
They want a cut.
Yeah. They want a cut. They're inducing fear in this because this industry is booming, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah,
It's
poker,
bigger than
rummy.
NFL, you know.
I'm saying a lot. Every
Bigger
2
than NFL.
people that playing poker or rummy on their phone.
So what is that? My 11 Circle, all this. and all?
Apparently, Americans spend around $300 or $400 million per month on gambling. That's $1,000 per person in the country.
Sorry.
We had something called as game of skill and game of chance, and now I think they're introducing like a blanket ban on all of it. So basically, this is called online gaming bill. It'll encourage esports and online social games while prohibit money gaming service, advertisement, financial transactions related to them. So like online lotteries, poker, rummy, card games, everything will be banned. The bill seeks to completely ban an offering, operating, facilitating online money games, irrespective of skill, chance, or both. The reason why Dream 11, My Rummy Circle were surviving, it's because there was a very good classification of game of skill and game of chance.
Yeah.
In legal sense.
They used to categorize everything as game of skill.
So they would find that loophole, work on that. Now government is like, fuck your skill, fuck your chance also. It's gone.
We'll have a bet on how many days this ban will last for before the government backtracks it and say you are now charged 30% GST on it.
Yeah. And wait for it, even the bills, the movie ticket thing has not come forward yet.
Yeah.
Again, it's died down.
Yeah.
You wait for it. We'll see. Wait for another. Anyway, we are here.
What's
we are
the
not
bet
going
though?
anywhere.
What's the bet, both of you?
I think about like since the day it gets banned, I think it'll stay banned for a max of 3 months.
Yeah. After that, it'll come back with some loophole.
Yeah.
I think 3 months is longer, guys. I think it will end.
Oh.
It will die. If movie ticket and all could die down so soon, this is like the
You know, to be
last-
honest, it could happen overnight also. The day it gets banned, the next day morning it'll be unbanned. It could happen that way also. Like just like which one was it? Something. How TikTok got banned in US.
Yeah. Wow.
So
Yeah, so
everyone
let's
wants
see.
a
Okay,
cut.
that's great. I think today was great, guys. There's so much that you all spoke about.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is this? The legislation also prohibits banks and financial institutions facilitating such as social media influencers, celebrities also face 2 years jail.
Oh,
and
gutka is
50
fine.
lakh-
Gambling is
Ah,
not.
yeah. Gutka is okay.
Gutka
Shah
is
Rukh Khan
okay.
can do gutka
Ha,
ad.
ha, ha.
But
Yes.
P.S. Brosnan can do gutka ad. You
Yeah,
know?
I know.
Yeah.
All of that.
But
they-
these
that's
people can't, put it.
No,
It's okay.
again. See, Shah Rukh Khan will do gambling ad when the government charges 70% tax on it.
Hmm,
You wait.
Yes, he'll do.
You
Oh,
wait. You
God.
mark my words. You'll
Yeah.
see Shah Rukh Khan in a 4A bet ka ad. Fucking half of OnlyFans is supported by gambling.
Gambling.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Like all these women are like sponsored by 4A bet and like these betting communities, like betting companies, and like they just have their badges on everything now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and like
No,
it's
see,
become
I'm
like
not aware of any of
no,
these
even
things.
EU is trying to like get rid of this entirely. Like I keep reading this news all the time, and like it's like gambling should be banned, not regulated. Gambling should be banned. Gambling is evidently, very clearly one of the shittiest practices in the world.
No.
And the moment you say it, people will come back and say, "What about stock market? It's gambling only now."
We'll get our guest next week or probably next to next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll tell you how it's different from gambling.
Yes.
Yes.
Idiots.
I
You should
know,
listen
I
to.
I want him to explain this.
So is it gambling? Anyway, okay guys, thank you so much. This was great
Thank
conversation.
you.
Wait for
I
us.
think
We'll come back
post-lunch is
soon.
my sleeping hour.
Thank
Sure.
you. But I think you also gave a lot of information. We'll see you again. Take care.